Yeah, there are high expectations. That's kind of I don't know, par for the course here for the last couple years, and the guys have high expectations for themselves too. So the culture kind of takes care of itself a little bit there, and tradition is does what it's supposed to do. And the guys that we've had the last 10 years kind of set the bar, and um, being around that and seeing that level of success, it's not easy to replicate, but there is that high level of expectation then always going into a year, and success breeds success. So that's where we're at. We're excited about that, but at the same time, as much as you're proud of the accomplishments and what we've done the past few years, it's a new year, and you have to stay humble and um, get to work. I think you can see the parody of parody is not the right word, but I think when you see that Derek Blueball is a two-time national runner-up, and you see that Cale Gray is returning All-American and ranked number one, and you see how serious they are about practice, and they have that. Worker mindset. They have that. I'm going to work every day, and Kale's coming off of a shoulder surgery, and he's been hitting the rehab hard, and the guys see that. They see how hard he works at getting better and getting his body right, and so I think that there's no shortcuts to success. Yeah, so we open up this weekend at Maryville, and we know Maryville, Drury, McKendree will all be there. We don't necessarily know what individuals will be there, but we have rivalries with all of those teams. Maryville, McKendree, Drury, pretty near the top in our conference, and so we expect to come out swinging right away, and so that's a big one for us. Derek has won this tournament three times. He won the amateur division as a freshman, and then the last 2 years he's won it at 197. So he usually performs pretty well here. But the last couple of years he's wrestled All Americans in his path. So we expect to see that again for him. Then we'll head to Cleveland for a new Open for us, the Bob De La Rosa Open, and we'll see some of our friends from Ohio, the Finleys and Ashlands and Lake Erie's of the world, and so I'm sure there will be some good competition there, possibly West Liberty. And then, probably the biggest test in the first 3 weeks are the Purdue duel. We're going to split our lineup. Half the group is going to go to Findlay, and then half the group will go to Purdue and wrestle Purdue at Northern Illinois. And so we expect to be tested there, and that's kind of where we're at too. Is we want to see. We want to get exposed a little bit. We want to see where we can grow and improve, and that's what the early part of the season's about. Yeah, we have a really great group of freshmen coming in, a large recruiting class, and that group is meshes very well with each other. This is a group that has already helped our culture. I think they're all very focused in the classroom, and they all have bring their own strengths and bring value to the room. Got a couple guys that are really hard workers out of that group that they're challenging. They're pushing the some of the returners. We did pick up two transfers, and one of those is Trey Sizemore. He was at the University of Illinois the last 4 years, and I think he's ready to go and excited to compete for us. And Blake Malky, Indianapolis product from Brownsburg, he's transferring over from Marion after being a couple-time All-American in NAIA. So both of those guys have experienced success at different levels, and we certainly expect that they will have some big wins for us and challenge some of the guys that are already in those positions for us. So we're excited about who we have. Like you said, Jack Idle George, three-time regional champ. that's a big hole. We expect that guys like Owen Zablocki will step up in there, and that's a great opportunity for him, and he's ready. And 57. There's another spot that somebody's going to step up there, and guys have been battling for years. The Nate Conleys and Jackson Hoovers. Those guys are ready to have a big splash, big impact on this team. This year, unlike the last couple years, we have some more home duels, so we're kind of finally evening out the home and away schedule a little bit. So excited to have that home crowd and get a big group out here to support the Hounds, and hopefully a couple victories in the dual season.